you want to be financially free, don't start a side hustle. Yes, I achieved my first million pesos without juggling side hustles, without multiple income streams. Instead, I became a millionaire when I focused on one income stream at a time. So let me tell you how I did it and how you can do the same as well. To tell you my first million journey, we must go back all the way to the beginning. So I started earning from my corporate job. So that was all I've known. Like when I graduated from college, that was my goal, like to get hired right away, to get employed right away to the company that's most aligned to my course, which was advertising and communication. So I was there for like 4.5 years, and then I moved to my next dream job, which was like around almost 2 years that I stayed there. And so in my corporate stint for like 6 years, I've always had at the back of my mind that people kept saying one income is not enough. You need to have multiple income streams in order to be financially free. You need to start a side hustle. You cannot rely on your corporate job. But the thing was, I excelled a lot in my corporate job, and it took a lot of like my time and energy that thinking about doing a side hustle or adding another income stream, wala na akong energy. Like, wala na talaga. It put so much pressure in myself na, dapat meron akong iba pang income stream that I should start. But the reality was, I was so occupied and so busy now with my corporate job that it was just not feasible unless I wanted to burn out. I wanted to mentally drain myself, which I said, ano bang point ng extra side hustle, extra money if I'm just going to compromise my well-being, my mental health? So let me tell you, like, in my corporate stint, I was able to achieve my first 500k savings from my corporate salary, which never reached 6 figures, by the way. I never reached 6 figures in my corporate stint, but I was able to achieve my first 500k pesos savings. And that saving allowed me to quit my job so I could focus on the business that I wanted, which is my coaching, because I knew that as much as I had a lot of experience and growth in corporate, I knew that I didn't see myself there forever. And so I wanted to be empowered to use my savings to pivot in my career, to start from scratch, to start a business that would give me more passion and purpose in my life. And so I was able to use my savings to quit my job and focus solely on growing my coaching business. So from my income stream being my corporate salary, I left that, and then now my main income was my coaching business. So 2021 to 2022, it was my main source of income that allowed me to do it full time, sustain my lifestyle when I was living independently. I have so many videos from the past about living on my own, solo living in this YouTube channel, and then focus on growing my coaching business allowed me to really hone my skills as a coach and get booked out month on month with clients who are excited to work with me, who are excited to get help on their sustainable habits, on their relationship with money, on how they could build a clear roadmap and system for funding in their life milestones. So imagine for 2 years, ultimately, I focused on just one income stream with my coaching business, and that earned me my first million pesos from just one coaching offer. Like, to this day, I'm still so amazed that and proud of myself that I didn't get distracted by dapat di ka lang mag-focus sa coaching, dapat may iba ka pang gawin, dapat make sure that you get brand deals right away and things like that, or you should start speaking engagements or look for other ways. But no, like, I knew that there was so much potential in my coaching business if I really went all in, and true enough, it has, because through that journey, when I focused on just my coaching business as my main source of income, as one income stream, that allowed me to fund my wedding with my husband when we got married back in December 2022. And then it also allowed us to have no financial stress when we moved in together to this place where I'm at right now. And this is why I cannot shut up about that. When you're able to focus on one income stream and not be so pressured to spread yourself so thin, trying to do so many things, trying to do so many side hustles, trying to juggle so many multiple income streams, like, it can be so freeing. It can be enough. And I say the biggest contributor of growing one income stream through my coaching business is that instead of me focusing on fast cash with side hustles, I focused on what fulfills me. Because I believe that when your fulfillment is there, money merely becomes a byproduct. It naturally flows into your life. When you're so focused on what fulfills you, you naturally gravitate the right earning opportunities. You don't become financially free with side hustles because you're constantly focused on fast cash. You're constantly focused on the next paycheck that you get to have, versus when you're so focused on what truly fulfills you in your career, you get to think about long term, like what is going to be sustainable and sustaining your life and sustaining your day to day, instead of just chasing the next paycheck next month. So what happens is that side hustles felt optional to me. Like when there are like bonus opportunities, I don't pressure myself to make sure that I say yes to everything. I'm so intentional about saying yes to anything. Like I remember 2021 to 2022, I've already earned my first million from my business. I was already happy with that. I was like, if this is what I'm gonna do for like the rest of my life with this one income stream, it's perfect. Like I see myself really just growing this, improving myself, scaling this. And then when I say that money becomes a byproduct when you're so focused on what fulfills you, what happens was side hustles became optional. The side things became optional because by 2023 and 2024, that's only when other opportunities flooded in, like brand deals, for example. Like that's something that I never strived for when growing my platforms, and it just naturally arrived because I was so focused on talking about my coaching business through my platforms, and my platforms grew. And so as a result, like other brands also gravitated to what I talk about. And so when I get brand deals, it's like a happy bonus. That becomes a happy bonus because my main source of income is still my coaching business. And so that's what I mean. Like when side hustles feel optional, you become free of the need to constantly hustle, to be everyone's beck and call, especially if you're a business owner, a freelancer. You get to be free from hustling 24/7 because you know one income stream is enough. And everything else becomes bonus. Everything else becomes a happy bonus. I get to be intentional and purposeful about which earning opportunities are truly aligned with my vision, with my values, with my purpose. And so ultimately, I don't become a slave of money. I become in control of how I earn money and also how I manage that money to my advantage. So I wanted to share my financial journey to let you know, like I've had one income stream for the longest time, and it's only just recently that these side opportunities became a bonus for me. But ultimately, those wouldn't have felt like a bonus if I didn't learn how to be grateful and how to maximize one income stream to achieve my first million, to earn my first million as well. So now you must be thinking, I also want to stop feeling anxious about earning more, hustling more. I'm tired of hustling 24/7. I'm tired of looking for side hustles and feeling pressured to earn more, to have multiple income streams. I also want to feel financially free with one income stream. I got you, because this part of the video, I want to tell you like what are the biggest reasons that stop you from thinking that one income stream is enough. I have coached so many Filipino professionals in corporate, freelancing, doing their business, and I have coached from salaries ranging from 30K to 200K pesos, and it boils down to these three same reasons. Number one, you don't have a clear benchmark of what's even enough. No amount of earnings and side hustles is ever enough for you because it's like you're running an endless marathon with no finish line. You keep chasing financial freedom, but you don't even know exactly how that looks like for you. You're easily distracted by what everyone else is doing with their money because you're not even clear about what you even want for yourself. I've seen it with my clients who have six-figure salaries already, and they're like, I have doubled my income compared to like years ago, and how come I'm still not satisfied? How come I still feel like I don't have enough, I'm not earning enough, I'm not saving enough, I'm not enjoying the fruits of my labor? It's because they're just running an endless marathon. They keep chasing the next paycheck, earning more, and yet it's still not enough. And ultimately, it's because they don't have a clear benchmark to begin with. You need to have a clear benchmark before you start earning more, before you start growing your income, or else it's just an endless hamster wheel. I also have clients who have 30K salaries, 50K salaries, below the six-figure mark, and they think that I just need six figures and then I'll have enough, right? But they realize that if I don't know how to handle my current income, what makes me think that I'll be able to handle bigger amounts of money? This is why I help my clients with the Fund Your Freedom blueprint inside my program, while I help them figure out what they truly want out of life in line with their version of financial freedom, so they're not just easily distracted and pressured by what everyone else is doing. And from there, help them identify how much income and savings are truly enough to fund their next life milestones in 6 to 12 months, and identify the right earning opportunities to maximize one income stream at a time. It reminds me of this client that I just had a coaching call with, and he was so stressed about, like, I have to pay my debt, so I have to like look for so many side hustles. Like he was trying to juggle like 5 things that potentially could get earnings from. And I could already tell, like, he was so stressed. Like, he was getting migraines, headaches, like he couldn't sleep properly. And then when I guided him in identifying what are the right earning opportunities instead of spreading yourself too thin, he realized, like, wait, I literally have people who need my help right now, who are ready to pay me, but I'm not looking at them because I'm so scared to just focus on one thing. But turns out that one thing is the one thing that will give him the most revenue, the most money. But he thought that, oh, I just need to do 5 things so that I could get the most money, when in reality, you're exhausting so much of your energy with little money. Instead, when you focus on that one thing that you really love doing, that really fulfills you, that really there is a demand for it, that's ready to receive money from it, then that's how you get to maximize one income stream. Like, this is why I talk about, like, why I've had the same coaching program for years. Like, I'm almost 4 years in my business and I've had the same coaching program that I talk about. It's the main source of income that I have. And there's a reason for it, because I know that this is where I grow. This is where I will scale. This is where I find the most fulfillment in. And I don't get distracted by doing a lot of webinars and speaking engagements, or like doing a lot of brand deals and things like that. I'm so intentional about all the other things because I'm so focused that I want my energy, time, resources to be targeted towards my coaching business, where I see the most growth and revenue at. And so this is what I love guiding my clients on, is identifying ano ba yung tamang earning opportunity para sa'yo, so that you're not exhausting yourself so much. You're not hustling until you're burnt out. You're not draining yourself for money when in the end, baka yung pera na na-earn mo mapunta lang sa hospital bills mo. Like, that's the reality. And so, another example is my client of mine who is an OFW as a caregiver, who is studying to be a nurse also abroad. And she thought that I just need to do so many shifts in a week in order to pay off my debts faster. Like, I need to sacrifice my mental health, my sleep, and everything. But when I guided her with the roadmap to clear off her debts and have a clear criteria of what's enough to slowly clear off her debts while also enjoying her life and not stressing herself out, drowning in burnout, that's when she realized, like, I don't need to bend over backwards doing all shifts in a week. I could have enough shifts and still have enough rest on the weekends. Like, it's the most fulfilling thing when she said, like, I came from being so burnt out, feeling so lost, and now I just feel so much happier that I get to rest and know that I can pay off my debts. After our last coaching session, she shared, like, I've paid a huge chunk of my debts and I am soon to be debt-free in the next coming months. And at the same time, I can enjoy what I earn and not feel burnt out and drained in the process. I can enjoy my life. And it's just one income stream pa rin, with less shifts even. So this is the power of knowing what's enough for you, so that from there, you get to identify the right earning opportunity for you as well, where you're not hustling until burnout. You're not hustling, doing so many side hustles, doing so many income streams. Rather, you get to be so intentional about that one income stream that you get the most income and revenue from. If this has resonated with you so far, then I highly recommend watching my free training on how to be financially free with one income stream. Whether you're a Filipino corporate professional, freelancer, or small business owner, you will learn my 3-step roadmap that allowed me to achieve my first million pesos with one income stream, and also how I've built sustainable money habits in the process. So just check the link in my bio or visit learn.coachingwithnick.com. You will also get inspired by so many client success stories who applied everything that they learned from my program, and how they were able to maximize one income stream and feel at peace with one income stream and not hustle 24/7 doing so many things, now able to fund their huge life milestones with one income stream at a time. So make sure you check that out if you want to be financially free and stop hustling for more side hustles this year. Second reason why Filipinos think one income stream is not enough, and this is a biggie, which is you're confusing an income problem with a spending problem. The extra you earn from side hustles will be useless if you're still in the same cycle of impulsive buying, overgiving, or hoarding savings. I have coached Filipino corporate professionals, freelancers, small business owners who thought earning six figures will magically fix their spending problems, all of their money problems, but it turns out to be the complete opposite. The impulsive buyers ended up spending more because they're now earning more. The overgivers ended up giving more of their income because they're now earning more. The anxious spender ended up hoarding more savings because they're now earning more. That's why I believe that earning more only amplifies the money habits you already have. If you don't fix your spending problems, your habits first, then you constantly look for the next side hustle, earn from the next side hustle, spread your energy and time so thin for the next side hustle. This is why if you don't prioritize fixing your spending habits, your spending problems, you'll be in the same hamster wheel of chasing the next side hustle, looking for the next side hustle, trying to do so many side hustles all at once to be financially free. But then is that really financial freedom if you're stuck in the same rat race and hamster wheel of earning more, but never really enjoying your life, constantly anxious and worried about money? This is why if you want to be financially free, don't start a side hustle. Start with fixing your spending habit and spending problems first, or else you'll just be in the same hamster wheel of looking for the next side hustle and trying to earn more, chasing the next paycheck. So, the sooner you fix your spending problems first, the easier it will be to manage a bigger income in the future that will not go to waste, but will finally go towards funding your huge life milestones. This is why building sustainable money habits is the foundational skill to your version of financial freedom. It's not about how many side hustles you can juggle all at once. It's not about how many 10,000 income streams you can do all at once. No. It's about how you master this foundational skill of having sustainable money habits with one income stream. That's what will compound into creating your version of financial freedom. Because if the foundation is not properly settled, is not solid, then any other income stream that you put on top of that foundation will also be unstable, will easily crumble. This is exactly how it went for my client Shane, how she went from being burnt out to being booked out as a Filipino freelancer. Because I guided her with a proper habit, system, mindset around money, it became the foundation for her to being booked out as a Filipino freelancer because she thought, oh, maybe I need to add more offers. I need to add more services into my freelancing business so that there will be more people who will book me, more clients who will pay me more. But no, we did the opposite. I helped her in focusing on one offer at her desired rate, and now she is basking in time freedom because she has more time now that she's able to just focus on one income stream and also increase her rates with that offer. And I just love everything that you shared in this interview. You're gonna be so inspired, especially if you're a Filipino freelancer who thinks that you need to have 10,000 side hustles before you feel financially free. You will realize that if you have the proper mindset, proper system around money, that you'd be able to focus on one income stream where you will feel so at peace and free that you just get to focus on one offer, one income stream in your business because you have more time outside of your business where you get to work to live and not live to work. Or if you're a Filipino corporate professional naman who feels that pressure of needing to have side hustles or add another multiple income stream on top of your current work, watch this interview with my client who now realizes that one income stream is enough as a teacher. Okay? She realized that her income wasn't the problem. It's how she managed that income. And when I helped her in ironing out her priorities, having crystal clear goals that's aligned with her version of financial freedom, and also having a sustainable financial system to manage her income, she was able to purchase the car that she always wanted and also start a business from a place of purpose and excitement, not out of pressure. Make sure you watch those 2 client interviews because you're going to be inspired that whether you're a Filipino freelancer, Filipino corporate professional, it's absolutely possible to escape that rat race, to escape the money anxiety because you now know that one income stream is already enough and side hustles can be optional. Third reason why you think one income stream is not enough is that you're not solving the root cause of your spending problem. So let's say you've already acknowledged I have a spending problem. May it be an impulsive buyer, an anxious spender, or a hoarder of savings. And maybe you've tried like all kinds of budgeting apps, financial trackers, all the budgeting hacks that you've read from books online, and they still don't stick around in the long run. Because the thing is, those are just temporary band-aid solutions. They're just surface level solutions. If you want to break the cycle of your spending issues, your spending problems, you need to identify and solve the root cause that triggers you to go back to this cycle time and time again. It goes way deeper than having these strict budgeting percentages or like financial trackers and budgeting apps and like all kinds of templates to track your expenses. It goes way, way, way deeper than that. I help my clients understand their subconscious thoughts and beliefs around money that bleed into how they spend. For example, in my recent calls I had with my clients, is like one client is like she is crippled by her fear of failure, which has prevented her from using her savings to invest in herself, to invest in the training that would allow her to start her dream business. Or I have another client that impulsive purchases has become this coping mechanism for her to validate her success, to validate her worth because she never got that from her parents growing up. This is the money mindset work that I love guiding my clients with to solve the root cause of their spending problems so that it doesn't keep going back to the same cycle again. It's a lot of uncovering financial wounds from childhood or like events from childhood that has bled into the beliefs you have around money. And this is very, very specific for every client that I have, whether you're a Filipino corporate professional, freelancer, or small business owner. It's about uncovering like what are these limiting beliefs that you have around money that prevent you from sticking to the right saving habits, to saving purposefully, to spending mindfully. Because when they break free from these unhealthy spending habits, they finally realize that one income stream is enough. They don't need to slave themselves with doing so many side hustles. And instead, it's just about now being able to allocate their income properly because they now have a sustainable financial system that I guided them with. If you also want the confidence that one income stream is enough to fund your huge life milestones and side hustles just feel optional, then I invite you to work with me as your coach inside Fund Your Freedom. This is a 5-month program where there is one-on-one coaching and community support and accountability where you will finally solve the root cause of your spending problems, identify the right earning opportunities to maximize your one income stream, know how much income and savings are enough to fund the life that you want, and ultimately have peace of mind that you have a clear roadmap and system to fund the things that you want out of life with one income stream at a time. You can learn all of the details on my website at coachingwithnick.com. All of the client testimonials are there as well, so you can get inspired that if they did it, I can do it too. And in that enrollment form, you can also have the option to book a free assessment call with me so that we can chat more if this program is the right fit for you, how I can help you step by step in solving your money anxiety, that financial pressure about side hustles and multiple income streams, so that you can finally stop hustling 24/7 and instead finally create that version of financial freedom with the one income stream at a time. So check the link in my bio, visit coachingwithnick.com, or you can also subscribe to my free weekly email series, Financially Free Fridays. Link in bio to subscribe for free, where I send truth bombs to your inbox every single week from my experience achieving my first ₱1,000,000 and funding my huge life milestones, and also several success stories of my clients becoming debt-free, achieving their 6-figure savings, and funding the huge life milestones that they want in their lives with one income stream at a time as well. So check that out. I'll see you in your inbox, and also watch this client interview that I just mentioned after this video so that you can really see that one income stream is enough if you know what's enough for you and as long as you allocate it properly towards your goals. I'll see you there.